Hey guys, so Robert here. I wanted to show you some of the attacks from our last war. We basically we destroyed these guys. Um, Overseas clan, basically. War started in the middle of the night for them. They woke up in the morning a few hours after the war started, and we already 3-star every day. So by the time these guys woke up, they tried to take on a couple of our guys, couldn't 3-star them, and they just they gave up. That's pretty rare. That doesn't happen too often. But let's look at these great attacks that we made on these bases here. This is it's a nice, decent Town Hall 9 base. This is nothing new about this base. I mean, the expos aren't great, but the other defenses are pretty good. Let's see what Beastie Pro does. Beastie Pro he's a GoWiPe. He's a GoWiPe, GoWiWi kind of guy. As you guys know, I am not a huge fan of that attack unless you make some modifications. I think it's a very good 2-star attack, and I got news for you. We lose wars from 1-star, and we win most of our wars by 1-star, a lot of them by 1-star. So, you got to, you really got to be shooting for 3 stars in war, not 2 stars. And Beastie Pro does that. I mean, he uses his version of a GoWiWi here, and he does 3-star the space. Let's see how he does that. Now, with any of these GoWiWi, GoWiPe attacks, you got to get rid of these clan castle troops first and lure them out, get them out. And the Archer Queen, if it's anything high, it's good to get rid of them, but you don't always have to. But let's see how he does that. I'll fast forward through the lore itself. He may use a hog to do that. It looks like. Drops 2 golems here. The golems, they quickly attack, get the fire of these cannons, archer towers, wizard towers, expos. The other one gets the Tesla, the mortar cannon. That's really the strategy. Is you want to have them grab fire, and they can take a lot of damage, and then drop your wizards behind them to basically wipe and clean things up. Does a great spot, picks a great place to drop them, drops them down there, they're taking fire, and these wizards are going to just clean up behind them. And let's just watch how this plays out. And then obviously then you want them to kind of rip up the middle of the base there using, you could choose to use wall breakers, but or in this case he's got to jump spells, and that saves you space in your clan castle, which you need. You need space, because one of the problems with these attacks, which is one of the reasons I don't like them, is you often fall short. You just don't have enough troops to get it done. Now, Beastie Pro here is a very experienced player. He knows that. He realizes that if he brings these, all these, and he does bring some, but the more you bring, the less you're gonna have. So he balances his troops just enough so that he has what he needs to try to get this job done. So ripping through the base there. Stick his jump spell in there. They're coming up the middle. Now drop some witches down there. You see the witches coming out. They're safe. There's nothing that's going to attack those witches. So they're going to do their damage as well. Drops a Barb King there. But one of the problems I see here is that there's no exposed building that's within this core here that's exposed. The way these Barb Kings work is they're going to go to the closest building that's outside the walls. So the Barb King's not going to use that jump spell and jump over because he's too far away. So he's going to go to the closest building, but not necessarily. It doesn't have to be the closest building in the middle, because he still sees that building as over a wall. So he's going to go either this way or this way. And that's something to think about when you use these Barb Kings. Is you want them to go into, if you want them to go into the core, you got to drop them when there's still a building that they can go after. phenomenal attack there. Again, look at the troops that were used. You know, such a variation of troops. Always got P.E.K.K.A.s too. So it's again, it's not a straight GoWiPe. It's not a straight GoWiWi. It's again, you're using your troops to just to get the job done. And again, the standard doesn't always work. And again, experienced player understands that. Really great attack. Great job, Beastie Pro. Looks like another Beastie Pro 3-star attack here. Much easier base. No comparison to the other. Difficult clan castle lore, though. It's right in the middle there. Let's quickly just watch a little bit of this attack. See how he plays this one out. So very different troops here. I mean, he's got a lot of he's got an extra. He's got only one goal. No, 2 golems. Just dropped one down. Where's your witches? So this is more of a standard GoWiWi right here. Didn't make a change again because this base, unlike the other base, he knows that this is not a very difficult base from Town Hall 9 level. It's an early Town Hall 9. He knows he get the job done, and for this particular base, the GoWiWi is going to be just fine. Down standard fashion. Troops coming in behind them. Use 3 golems. I'm not sure, but it might look like it might use 3. So another just a great attack. Again, a variation. He did bring 3 golems in on this particular base. Just a great job. Let's see our next attack, which is by J Pro. Now, J Pro was an interesting situation here. J Pro came down and didn't attack that last base, and the only reason why is because he had no elixir. He was really low, and he actually had a gem to get this one done. So thank you, JP Pro. We appreciate that. So this base here, the reason why I went down to this base is he had Dark Elixir. Sees this base, which is a really poorly designed base, Town Hall 10 rushed to no end. You know, no double bomb spaces anywhere in the center of this base. So he decides he's going to use hogs, which he's not a hogger. But he sees this base as this is a hog base. I have Dark Elixir. I don't have Elixir. This is the one I'm going to go for. Now with a hog, attack, you have to lure out the clan castle troops, or they will wreck you. If you have an archer queen that's 10 or above, you really should take him out. 15 or above, you must. This is level 1, so he might not have dealt with that one. But let's see how he does with this base. Notice he sends in 1 hog. That's not an accident. He knows that the only place he's going to get hurt here is as the hogs are coming in. If there's double bombs in this outside area here, that's going to kill some hogs. So instead of sending a whole pack in, he just sends 1 as a test. Just let me make sure that there's no bombs there. And then I'm assuming right in a couple seconds the rest of them are going to come. wrecks that base. Again, that base is poorly designed, easy to hog it, phenomenal.